Hi, everyone. Welcome to Financial Insights. I'm Linda, your accounting coach. So, we're continuing our conversation on mistakes we make regarding QuickBooks. So, as we know, QuickBooks is one of the most popular accounting softwares, and there is so much that you can utilize QuickBooks for. But unfortunately, if we had time to just sit through courses after courses, we'll definitely know everything about QuickBooks. But I want to just this month to provide some short videos, some short tutorials on features that can help you save time and money. So today we're going to talk about how to track 1099s in QuickBooks. So were you one of those individuals during tax season where you had to spend a couple hours tracking down 1099 information? You had to email them to get their W-9. You had to update a spreadsheet and then send it over to a tax preparer to get their 1099 sent out. If you were one of those individuals, take a look at this video. I'm going to show you how to utilize QuickBooks to track 1099s. So I'm going to go right into QuickBooks. And the first thing you're going to do to you're going to set up your 1099s in QuickBooks. So you're going to go under expenses. You're going to go under vendors. And I've already set up an example here. So when you want to add a vendor in QuickBooks, you're just going to select new vendor. And I'm already in here. This is a sample company, and I'm just going to go to edit. And what you're going to do for your 1099s, you are going to just enter in their information. So some 1099s, they don't have a company name. That's fine. But if they do, you'll enter in their company name, vendor display name. This is how you want the name to be, what name should show up on their bill. So as I said, some 1099s, they don't have a company name. So if they do have a company name, you can click on the drop box and you can select their company name or their first name. This is very key. So you have to make sure for the 1099 feature to work, you want to make sure all the information is entered. So you want their first name and last name, email, telephone number. Email is key because QuickBooks will actually create your 1099s for you at the end of the year. There is a fee. However, if you do not have your 1099 email, they cannot process your 1099. So email is key. You can put in the other information. Address is important. Make sure you've entered in their address. You can also attach their W-9. I always do this for my 1099s. So this is where you can attach the 1099, also the contract. And then you're just going to go below. And here, this is also very key. This is where you want to enter in either their social security number or their federal tax ID number. So you will enter that number here and you will select track payments for 1099. This tells QuickBooks to track payments for this particular 1099. So email is important, address, and the tax ID. So either the social security number or the federal tax ID number. So regarding the social security number, if the 1099 is going to use a social security number, then the 1099 form needs to have their first and last name. So remember, social security numbers is for an individual. A federal tax ID number is for a business. So once again, a social security number is for an individual. A federal tax ID is for a business. So you want to make sure when your 1099s are created, your 1099 NEC is created, if it has the first name, then it should have a social security number. If it has a business name, it should have a tax ID number. So very key, make sure you have all of this information in. And what you do, you just hit save. And then as you are paying this vendor throughout the year, QuickBooks is actually behind the scenes collecting that data. So at the end of the year, you can go to reports and you can go to the 1099 contract balance summary, and it will tell you the amount that was paid to that particular vendor. So as you see here, all the information is here. So this is what I like about QuickBooks, particularly for 1099. So you don't have to spend time in Excel or other documents trying to figure out what is going on. So once again, set up the vendor, set up your contractors as a vendor. Make sure you check mark 1099. Make sure you have collected a W-9 and make sure you have a contract. So hopefully you find this information helpful. Make sure you drop us a comment and let us know if there's other QuickBook features or other QuickBook questions you may have, and we'll get those answered for you. I'll see you next time.